Wilfried, a 4-2 win here at a difficult venue. First of all, just give us your thoughts on the game.
Happy with the reaction. We came back twice from behind. And like I said before, this is something that I like to see because the competitive spirit was really good regarding that. And after that, yes, we score goals. We could have scored more goals. But I like the first half regarding that. Even though the 2 goals that we conceded, I think that we can do better and we're going to do better. Second half was a weird one, you know. So we defended well. I like the way we defended, but I think that with the ball we could have been a bit more cleaner and also recognize the moment to install, to rest with the ball and to have more attacks, and also recognize to play quick. I think that this is the next step that we have to improve to be able to recognize these kind of moments.
Well, let's talk about the two halves then, because the first half, particularly those opening 10 minutes, it was crazy, frantic to say the least. What does it say about the boys, about the team, that they responded instantly, but not only that they were composed enough to then go and take the lead? What does that tell you about the team?
I love that because again, for me, the competitive spirit, the competitive stamina, this is so important. You know, when we're gonna be really good with the ball, when we're gonna add that, it's gonna be really interesting. So that's why this is something that they have already. The way they train, they do it well. I like the competitive spirit that they have together. So that's why it was a weird, not weird, but it was after 10 minutes we were like, wow. But again, I think that we can avoid these goals. But what I like is the reaction that we had, and this we have to keep it.
Can you put your finger on then? You mentioned the second half, and we defended well, but we could have been more creative and created more chances at the other end of the pitch. Can you put your finger on why that is? Because a few times, we've come out of games and performed well in one half and maybe not had it in the second half.
To be honest, the game was good. Now the second half was a bit more difficult because first of all they did a man-to-man all over the pitch, and it's not easy to escape the man-to-man. We need freshness, we need also connection, relation, and so on. But after that, this is more about the collective aspect, how we can move together to disrupt the man-to-man. And sometimes we have to drive with the centre back, sometimes we have to release, sometimes we have to play the diagonal pass. So this is all this kind of thing that we need to adjust. But again, like I said, it's been only 2 weeks that I'm here, and I see already a really good improvement and the desire to do something that we've been working on. So for me, I'm pleased. But again, the competitive spirit for me was really good, so we have to keep that.
Yeah, and like we say, it was a really good 3 points. Finally, just wanted to ask you, of course, that's 2 wins on the spin. From your point of view, are you looking now for us to build this into a sort of a run of games, a run of victories to really start building the momentum?
Yes, this is the idea. Each game we play to win. So obviously I would like to win every game. But now there is a reality. So each game is different. Each game is a new story. So for me, like I said, compete. The joy of competing, this is important, and also try to win the game. But after that, I hope that we're going to be able to do it. But this, we cannot control that.